in the UK. And Edith, before I move over to Peter here, you were saying that a lot of scrutiny is done on our products before they leave. You know, the avocados that we take, the flowers that we export, and so on and so forth. So what will make my product not get on a plane to UK, for instance?
What will give me, chances are maybe use our product that has a longer residue levels.
Yeah.
They check the residue levels, they check the quality.
Yeah.
The other thing they check is the environment, like like what measures do you take as a farmer to conserve? There are such guidelines. Yes, yes, yes.
Ay, Peter. Hizo vitu zote mnaangalianga? Okay, siwe unaangalianga, but wanaangalianga?
We have
zinaangaliwa wapi? JKIA ama zinaangaliwa wapi?
For example, in terms of horticulture products.
Yeah.
We have the KFIS, HCDA.
Yeah.
All these are government bodies that ensure that there is control. But in terms of our products, the chemicals, we have PCPB. It is our regulatory body to make sure that whatever we are getting into the market, whatever we are getting in our stores is approved and certified. So those are the bodies that do that. And I emphasize that is the reason why this idea, this concept of Agitech was born by one director called Mr. Karanja.
Yes.
He's very innovative, he's very creative, he's bold, he takes, he decides to go for it, and he's able to bring all of us in an attempt to bring our farmers together.
Yes.
Train them, show them all these technologies, show them where we want them to go. And I think these are very brilliant ideas. That's why we are all proud of it.
Yes.
That's why we are here, because we want to make sure we reach as many people as we can. We're also inviting you guys. You come there, you interact for the 2 days.
Yes.
The first one was a single day. Now this year we decided let it be a 2-day event. We want to grow. At one point we even go for a whole week.
Yes.
Because what we are looking at is getting the farmer benefit.
Okay.
And the farmer gets the new technologies that is supposed to employ in their farms to make sure we are food secure.
Edith, so how do you encourage soil testing and nutrient management among farmers?
I would say the first step in nutrition, as ETG, we look at soil testing. Because what are you treating? What do you need in your farm? So soil treating helps you to get the precise and the right recommendation for your farm. So as much as we want to sell fertilizers, we want to tackle a problem that a farmer is facing. So we really encourage soil testing. We really encourage people to do precise and accurate applications of fertilizers, because again, it's sustainability. If you're going to just buy and do a blanket application, you're going to spend a lot of money, and it is not making economic sense by the end of the journey. So we really recommend soil testing. We as ETG, we have, for example, we have a K24 brand. K24 brand is a blend. ETG has two brands actually. We have Falcon and K24. K24 is a tailor. So whatever recommendation you need, that is what we give you. Some elements are required in your farm, but they are not in the normal fertilizers that you're getting in the shops or you're getting here and there. So that is where we come in. We tailor make for you. We add all the nutrients that you need, and including the secondary and all the micronutrients. So
let me ask a very stupid question, if I may call it that. When we are testing soil, and so that we can know the pH level and nutrients, whatever that are available there, how comes trees in a forest will grow very well without testing, and they're just there naturally, but for a farmer they have to do all this testing to know how well tomatoes will grow here, or how well maize will grow here, or how well a certain flower, hibiscus or whatever, will grow here?
I will answer that. I will tell you. It is because of the we call it the nutrients uptake. Every crop has its own nutrients needs. For example, to harvest a ton of tomatoes, you need maybe 200 kilos of nitrogen. Yeah, every time every time you harvest a product, you're taking nutrients from the soil. And every time there is continuous farming, continuous tilling, there is continuous depletion.
So we need to replenish.
Replenishing, yes.
Okay.
So we are replenishing the soil as we go by.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, another one. You know, why then promote balanced fertilization with essential nutrients in appropriate ratios? How do we know what ratio, like you've said, 200 kilograms of X will provide 1 ton of Y? How is that information a farmer knows when they're going to the agrovet to buy these things, or is it something that now you guys will come and tell him, okay, you know fertilizer gani? Haya, sasa hii utaweka 50 grams, hii utaweka kilo 3, hii utaweka kilo 4.
There has been that gap. The knowledge gap has been there. That is what we're trying to bridge. So now there is in the books, there is what is needed, what nutrient requirement is needed to produce a certain level of product. So as ETG, we have agronomists, we have extension throughout the country.
Yeah.
So that is why we are reaching the farmers, telling them what they need and formulating it for them.
Yeah. All right. Peter, this one is yours. Low toxicity formulations apparently promote the use of low toxicity pesticides and herbicides that have minimal impact on non-target organisms and beneficial insects. So in terms of identifying these particular insects or these particular pests, how will a farmer know? Because when I walk into, like, even when I'm driving along the road heading to wherever, whether it's Kiambu or Machakos or Mombasa, I will meet a lot of flies in the air. Some of them are moths, some of them are butterflies, some of them I don't even know. They're just insects that I meet. Ukisimamisha gari pale kando, ujisaidie, you just see a random insect somewhere. So how do I know that this is a pest?
Okay, thank you for that question. In terms of pests, times we have beneficial pests, others are destructive. And from common practice, when you are a farmer, you will be able to know the pests that are, those pests that destroy crops. That means the economic threshold they cause is very high. So what we do to address that issue, that's why we have agronomists all over from various companies, and that I'm taking you back to the Expo.
Yes.
Because that is where we are going to address all these issues exhaustively. So, but just to answer that,
mtakuwa na chart ya all the pests. Hii ni worm.
Exactly.
Hii ni absoluta. Hii ni mosquito. Huyu wachana na yeye ni mende, huyu ana shida.
Yes.
Mtakuwa ni chart yote.
We will have all that package at Agitech. We are having a lot of stakeholders, agrochemicals, fertilizers, organic and the other fertilizers. In addition, we also have other departments, the dairy, the beehives. So it's not just about crops, because agriculture is broad.
True.
So we are going to have all these elements brought together. At the same time, you see a farmer cannot do farming without finances, without funding. We even have banks, SACCOs. It is a big event. So that's why we are saying when you come, it is one package under one roof.
Right.
You come to agrochemicals, you go to fertilizers, you go to machineries because you need maybe to mechanize.
Yeah.
You go to banks for funding. You go to social amenities. We have a lot of, it is a big thing.
Yeah.
I'm really looking for that day. But we just scout, we do scouting.
Yes.
That's why we have extension services. There are so many out there. We also have government bodies, the Ministry of Agriculture, they are also there. And mainly what we normally do, and this is, we are trying to encourage, because there is that perception. I think even wakati ulikuwa shule, people used to tell you, wewe usikuwe mkulima, usifanya agriculture, unaenda kufanya course ya maybe ya business. Agriculture ukienda class.
Hizo mabiko na engineering na doctor or surgery and all those.
Yes. So when you look at that aspect, it starts there. Because from an early age, we are taught that agriculture is bad. What used to happen? Unapata mwanafunzi amepatwa na shida. So the teacher, I'll give you a jembe. Uende that was the punishment. So that person will grow knowing agriculture is punishment.
Yeah.
So what happens? That shift of mind.
Yes.
You make sure, you find nobody want to do farming.
But we are still facing that problem right now.
It is still there. And what we are trying to do is bridge the gap. For example, if you do a random sampling, maybe those who have done business courses and those who have done agriculture,
yes,
you will find the ratio of assume employment, direct and indirect. Those that have done farming, most of them, either they are employed or they are self-employed. But when you come to business, and I'm not saying certain courses are bad, we need also integrated courses.
Of course.
You grow, you also think as a business person, how am I, if I produce this, where are the markets? Where are the margins? But we don't have to make it like agriculture is a crime. Okay. We need to encourage our youths, high school, universities to take up these courses. In terms of jobs, I can tell you for sure, in agriculture, you can really go for 1 year when you are hardworking.
Yes.
Without getting somewhere to work.
Let me ask, and I'm sure this is probably something, Kenyans, we think layman.
Yes.
We are not technical. Technical ni ama professor.
Yeah.
Ni nini ninaweza anza kufarm leo inipatie pesa?
Yes.
Because I probably have a land.
Yes.
My mother's land, father's land, whatever land I have.
Yes.
And I want to grow something, or I want to keep something. Could be a chicken, cow, batamzinga.
Yes.
So what can which farm, or rather which farming practice, animal or growth I can do that can give me money today?
To answer that question, there are various dynamics that determines because of the seasonality. For example, right now, we are having around Agitech, the crop that is being grown is rice, the pishori. You hear people say pishori ya moya.
Yes.
That is what farmers are doing currently, transplanting. All over the schemes, they have water. Now, kukufanyisha hesabu ya haraka. To do that 1 acre,
yes,
you need to employ like 6 people.
Okay. This is
manual
for pishori?
Yes, for the rice scheme, 1 acre.
Okay.
You need like 6 people.
Okay.
Pay them an average of 500.
Per what?
Per day.
Okay.
So you'll find you are spending like 3,000. But when you come to Agitech, we'll be able to demonstrate, tell you, instead of incurring the 3,000, we need zero tillage. There are some products that are designed to do the weeding. Maybe that product costs 1,500. Already, per acre, you have saved 1,500 as an income. You can put it somewhere else, maybe to buy fertilizer or something, another chemical. You know, that 1 acre, a farmer who has done good farming practice, you find they can harvest around 25 bags. That 25 bags, the cost of production for that 1 acre can average 40 to 50,000.
Okay.
Maybe the selling price of that 1 bag, of that 1 acre is currently you find a kilo is going even up to between 75 to 90 shillings.
Yes.
So if a farmer works with 90 shillings, harvests 25 bags of 100 kilos, if you do that maths, you realize this farmer can make between 200 and 220,000. And the cost of production for that 1 acre can average 40 to 50,000. So if you do your math, the 220 or 200, you less the 50.
So I've made a 300% profit.
You can see that profit. Then if you say you have 10 acres in one season, you can see the kind of business we are talking.
But rice can't grow everywhere.
Yes.
Okay.
So for your case, we just look at the dynamics because it is the law of demand and supply.
Yeah.
At times, you can remember when we had the 2019, we call it what?
Pandemic?
The one that we had, 2019.
The drought.
No, not the drought.
What?
Pandemic.
COVID. COVID, yes.
Everybody, almost everybody, alienda mashinani, ushago. So what did they do? They went farming.
Yeah.
A lot of farmers did they did onions. Agriculture was booming that time. Onions, because they wanted to practice. So after harvesting, everyone is in the market with onions. What will happen to that when the supply is high? The prices go
down.
A lot of farmers got frustrated. There is no money in farming, they left it. So the veterans went back. They did the same crop. Come harvesting time, they did a very booming business. That is why I'm saying,
yes,
you just need to time which crop, which area. Maybe it's watermelons, maybe it is timing is the key to determining the profitability.
All right.
Yes, but farming is cool.
I get you now.
Come to Agitech, we'll show you how.
All right.
Yes.
Sorry? Value addition. Maybe you can take us through value addition.
The timing, maybe you time and then maybe you find something like tomatoes, the market is bad. You can do ketchup, you can do the
tomato sauce, you can make the tomato paste, Okay.
There are such companies that are dealing with that, they're doing really well.
Yeah, and actually I think Makueni County through former Governor Kivuda, they tried doing something with mangoes.
Mangoes,
and now Mutula has taken it to another level as well. So Makueni tuko na mambo mazuri huko kambani. In terms of water management and fertilizer use, what's the correlation there?
The correlation is you need water. In fertilizer or in farming, the key commodities is soil and water. You have the now when you put the fertilizer, the thing that you need to balance is watering, because a lot of watering will cause leaching. Not watering will cause the fruits will grow irregularly. Then you'll have issues with the physiological disorders in crops that are there. Some farmers know about it. So what we do is with the new technologies of fertilizers, you don't need a lot of water. With the new technologies that are there, you just need just enough water to create the moisture in the soil, so that the product can dissolve and the crop is able to take it up gradually.
Yeah. You know, I have a lot of audience in Kitui County.
Yes.
And huko mnajua Ukambani tuko na shida ya maji. Wacha kucheka idi. Tuko na shida ya maji. And so you're saying that with our water problem, our water issues, we can still have sustainable farming.
Yes.
Where we can spend less water, just the right amount of fertilizer, but have maximum output.
Yes, there is technology for that.
Yeah.
For instance, there is we have the urease inhibitors.
What now?
Urea inhibitors, something that slows down the breakdown of nitrogen in the soil.
Okay.
Let's take example, a product, agrotane. So what happens is when you use that product, fertilizer that is coated with that product, it is able to utilize little water, that little that you have, and to dissolve in the soil, and then the crop is able to take up slowly. Like you don't need a lot of water to use treated fertilizer. Yeah. And like other fertilizers.
Yeah. What measures do you take for sustainable packaging of fertilizers? I think I see a lot of fertilizers using nylon, polythene bags. Has that changed?
Yeah, right now there is
ni zile za kitambo.
Ni zile za kitambo. Sahi there is these eco-friendly bags. They are in a way that they can be reused. You've seen these chandaruas, hemas.
Yes.
They are made from fertilizer bags. So you can always reuse. The product that is used there is not dangerous to the environment.
Okay.
Yeah.
And even to me.
And even to you.
Yeah.
Because, and there is, of course, a body that checks that. We have NEMA. Before you make those nylons now, you have to go through thorough scrutiny.
Let me ask, and this is just your own personal opinion, not the opinion of ETG.
Not the opinion of ETG.
Hii ni yako, ndio utoke hapo ufutwe kazi. Do Kenyans really have what is that word I'm looking for? Faith in our regulatory bodies, and I'm talking about the NEMAs and the KEBs and the KEMSAs and so on and so forth, because a lot of scandals happening in these companies. KEBs juzi wamesema sukari iko na mercury imeingia kwa market, and now I'm thinking, are we competent enough to even regulate and just make sure that Kenyans are consuming safe products? Because I think when we were off air, even Peter, you mentioned at one point that a lot of things are coming from the Tanzania side and there's almost zero regulation. Hakuna mtu anaangalia vitu zinatoka hiyo side, and they're finding their way to the market and into the farms and to some extent even to our plates in the house. Yeah, let me start with you, Peter, before we go back to Edith.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe to address that matter, it's a bit difficult because you find we may not differentiate times politics, the real thing, but we trust and believe in the bodies that have been mandated to do that, to carry their work.
We trust them, but are they competent?
But you see, for example, when we don't have, for example, let's say there is no that piece.
Yeah.
You see, that is a loophole that so many people might try to use that opportunity to bring so many things that are not good. So I think the bodies that are there, they are doing their work. Maybe they just need some sort of strengthening.
Yes.
And as we look at the bodies, we also have to look at us, because when everything government, water harvesting, dams, you see, you can buy a very small tank.
Yes.
At your home place. You harvest that water during rainy season. You do your kitchen garden. So before you say there are no dams, at least you have done something at your personal level.
Yes.
I think that is where we need to start.
Okay.
As we go to these other people, we just look at us. Let that change start from us.
So according to we are over relying on Gava?
I think that is the mindset we have.
Yeah.
Because everything government, everything, let us take responsibilities.
But we are paying taxes. We have to rely on the government. Edith,
I agree.
Edith Amerol Macho. Okay, what's your opinion?
No, I am of his opinion. But the same government is the whistleblower. They are the ones who shed lights to us on what needs to be done. Honestly, we overburden the government sometimes. Yeah. Like use of plastics.
Yeah.
That is something that should start with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I should not wait for the government to check on what I'm doing so that I can do the right thing. Yeah. So if we made an effort, all of us, we can really tackle the issues that we think they are the menace with the government.
Again, I'll go back to me driving on the road. Many times when I'm headed to up country, I will see someone dropping a piece of plastic, a water bottle, ametoa kula chips, ilikuwa imefungwa kwa karatasi, anatupa tu nje, not caring where that piece of plastic or piece of paper will land, because yeye amemaliza na chips yake, mtoto wake amemaliza kukunywa soda, chupa iende maji itaenda. So do you think that we're also doing our own sensitization enough just to make sure that my auntie knows that they should not be throwing things on the road? Because a lot of these people are not exposed the way you and I are exposed. At least we are lucky enough to have been educated in universities and colleges. But huyu mtu ushago alifika standard 2 na that was the end of her education or his education. So yeye ajui hiyo chupa na tupa inadhuru environment. So what are we doing about it as a society?
I think as a society, many sectors are trying to improve. Like if you look at the matatu sector, they now have bins in the car. If you look at the manufacturing sector, the plastics, they always have a logo for recycling. They are telling you like, don't throw it, I will use it another time. But we are slow to learn, I would say. I would say that.
All right. How? Yeah, sure.
Sorry to intercept.
Yeah, sure, please.
That is where the concept of Agitech is coming in to address such matters. That farmers come, let us learn together. Let us share these issues.
Yeah.
Once you go home, whatever you have learned during the Agitech Expo, go home and implement. Train another farmer who may not have gotten the chance to attend the event. And that's why we have so many stakeholders, because nobody has monopoly of knowledge. True. We need all of us, the media. Once you showcase and you say this thing has happened, you see this information will spread to everybody. It is a small concept, but we need to grow it. We need to nurture it.
Yeah.
That is where we are coming with your question from my perspective.
Yeah.
Yes, so we are encouraging you come to Agitech 8th and 9th. We learn more.
Hiyo ni ndawaambia tu saizi venye watakuja.
Yes.
Edith, what environmental certifications do you seek for your products?
All the regular bodies, I would say, starting with the NEMA, because of the plastics and the use of the, again, eco-friendly materials. We have the KEFIs, we have the PCPB. There are so many bodies that are involved in agriculture, and we work together every step. Before you get the certification, you have to go through the whole process. Yeah, so they always check on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Peter, this one is yours. Again, the same way the way they work with all these other bodies. How do you work with regulatory bodies for eco-friendly certification labels?
We always ensure that these products are certified, for example, by the PCPB. We do a lot of trials, a lot of demos. All these are efforts to ensure that whatever is in the market has been approved. When you go to the website of PCPB and you look at all these products, what we have, you will find they have all been approved, meaning they are safe to use. But the big challenge, I go back there, are our farmers competent to understand that this product description, I'm supposed to use 5. You can have a very nice product, but you abuse. We are supposed to use 5, but you do 10. You see, you're abusing. So the product turns to be bad. Okay? So that's why we are saying, let's bring these people together. Let us train them more. Learning, we do it daily. It cannot be a single event.
True.
After Agitech, we want to continue making sure that we are training farmers. By the way, for your information, we do organize a lot of trainings at the farm level.
So what
10, 20,
educational programs do you have for your farmers?
In terms of extension, I think that is our mandate. 80% of our time is extension. We collaborate with the ministry. As Green Life, we believe in extension. We believe in empowering that farmer. Because the minute he is empowered, we are empowered. And that is where our slogan comes in, that your growth is our growth. You grow, we grow.
Yeah.
And I think with that, and with the activities that we are doing, I think we are good to go.
8th and 9th is when you're going to be doing the summit, the conference.
Yes, 8th and 9th.
Edith mtakuwa huko?
Yes, we'll be there. Yes, yes, massively, yeah.
Okay.
That is September.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what are we looking forward to?
We are looking forward to have a lot of technologies. You are going to see them there. A lot of education, a lot of extension, a lot of stakeholders. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I can tell you that.
All right.
So we are very eager for that event. That's why as stakeholders, we are supporting it 100% because we believe in it.
Would a farmer who's not even a farmer but a farmer at heart come to that particular summit and come out of there with knowledge that they can actually, unapata nikaa umetoka motivational speech. Yes. Unaenda unaanzisha farm yako with one feather.
Yes.
Is that
kuna demo plot hapo?
Yes.
Yeah, so maybe you've never seen a tomato growing, maybe you've never seen broccoli, how they look like in the farm. Yeah, so there is a side farm where everything is grown. So you can go there and see how they have gone through the whole process up to reach to the fruiting level.
All right. How do we get in touch with Green Life?
With Green Life, we have, because agriculture, we are making it to be using technology. We have an app. You can go to Play Store and do Green Life app. You download. Any question that you have
will be answered there.
You'll be answered. You take a photo, you post it there. Somebody will respond.
Wow.
You can also use an SSD code, *431#. It will guide you on the process.
Okay.
But because wakulima wengi kule kwetu wako mashinani, you see, there are people that maybe technology wanaiogopa kidogo. As we try to bring them to technology, you can also call us on I can give the number.
Yeah, sure, give the
because
number.
I know after this, farmers are going to call to ask a question about the Expo, and we need to share that information.
Yeah.
You can call me, you can reach me at 0723 210 416. I repeat, 0723 210 416 Njoroge or Peter. Or you can reach this other number, 0707 811 992. 0707 811 992, that is for Mwangi. We will be able to direct you on the Expo. Any question relating to the Expo, we are going to answer.
Edith, how can we reach ETG?
ETG can reach us on our digital platform. We are at ETG Kenya. Everywhere on Instagram, Facebook, we are going TikTok.
Yeah.
We have,
so mtakuwa mnadansi huko na manyanya na majembe.
On a light note, we have an app called ETG One Stop Solution.
Wow.
It's One Stop Solution. It's on Google Play.
Yes.
And also I can give my number.
Yeah, sure. Give
it's
them.
07.
Is it your personal number? Unajua hapa kuna watu pia wako single. You know what? Peana. Angalia kamera, peana number. Mimi nimekuona in advance. Peana.
You can order. Kainochen Falcon. 0788 000 014 stroke 0722 914165.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much. Na pia uwapatie siri. Umefanya kazi miaka 5 kwa ITG na you still have smooth skin. Huyu intern amekuwa hapa miezi 3, ona already ameshaanza kuchapa.
Thank you.
Ameparara.
Thanks to ETG.
Guys,
ni Mungu.
Mkitaka pia siri ya kukua vijana, ongeni na Edith atawasaidia. Meanwhile, that is where we come to a close as far as Tech and Trends is concerned. In case you've missed those contacts, don't worry, the show is on YouTube. Watch it as many times as you want. And if you want to take a shortcut, DM me asking for their contacts and I will definitely. So to me, sinanga uchoyo, nataka kila mtu a prosper. Sindio? Otherwise, don't go too far. We'll be right back with Interactive.